The Cori Love. Hey, the Cori Love Show. The Cori Love Show. Hey, the Cori Love Show. The Cori Love Show. The Cori Love Show. Hey.
Your host, Cori Love.
Hey, my loves, it's your girl, Cori Love, here back with another Carefree Cinema Conversation. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And thanks for sticking with your girl. And so you already know my platform. If you don't know, now you know my platform is a positive space for all things Black independent film, whether it is movie premieres, me sharing trailers, me talking to amazing people, being on set, anything dealing with the Black independent film industry. So tonight I'm going to be speaking with a screenwriter. Her name is Lavon Smith. And without any further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and bring her right on in.
Hi, Cori. How are you?
Hi, Lavon. I am great. And yourself?
I'm doing really well.
Wonderful. I'm excited to have you on the show. I typically have like actors, directors, and producers. I rarely have writers. So I think this is a very important interview to have you on so we can hear a little bit about, the background as a writer's from a writer's mind.
A screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
I went and I had all these troubles of it had been so many years and been so long that my scan disc wasn't working, and I had saved it on my computer screen, and when I went back to it, I couldn't find it. And then I had it in the email from sending it off to so many people, and that email had actually been, those emails had been deleted. So I pretty much had to reinvent everything, from my mind. So I actually put it, in form to be a movie script.
So you can go ahead and introduce yourself briefly so that people can know who you are.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lavon Smith, and I am the writer of Cutthroat and The Affair, which will be premiering very soon on Tubi.
Awesome. And let me tell you guys, I had the opportunity to be at the premiere of The Affair, and we're going to talk about that during this interview because that movie is going to hit real hard. I already know. So if you were there, drop your comments here. Let's hear what you feel about it. And we're going to get on into it.
All right.
Now let's talk about, when did you start writing and why did you start writing?
I don't know. I started writing, maybe about 15 years ago. And what I originally wrote was my first writing was it was actually called Promise, and I put it in book form, and that was actually what turned out to be Cutthroat. When the opportunity presented itself for me to turn Promise into, from there, I was introduced to the right people. DR2 Productions, they are wonderful and they are great. And Dennis Reed, he hired Dolores Flynn to actually go in with me to direct.
Okay.
And she read the script, and we together came, and she read over my script, and we talked about it back and forth, and we tweaked some things, and that's where she came in as a co-writer for Cutthroat. And I'm actually proud of Cutthroat.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
She said, yeah. So that is one of the films that introduced me to you. I didn't know you were writing it. I actually reached out to Dolores first. And she, just so you know, she said, hey, no, that's Lavon's original writing. and you were, out of town. I was like, man, because when I saw the affair, I was like, they said that Lavon. I said, but that's the same girl that they told me. I was like, oh, I need to get her on because they are both really amazing films to me. And one thing about Cutthroat that really caught my attention, because I'm big on films that have messages. Most of them have messages, of course, but
Mhm.
your film Cutthroat particularly talked about, well, it didn't talk about it, but it shared something that I thought was huge that a lot of people aren't, talk about with the granddad. If you haven't seen the film yet, I'm kind of giving away a little bit of it. But
That's
the granddad, he left the house and he, got lost, and the mom, well, his wife, played by Velda, got
mhm.
very
Right.
hysterical about him leaving, which, implicated to me that he had Alzheimer's. Is
Right.
there any particular reason why you inserted that in the film or added that as the granddad?
Actually, no, because I really don't have anybody with dementia and or Alzheimer's, in my
Ah.
family. So I don't know. I just go into when I start to write, I just go into these zones and things
Mm.
just come to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. So I'm a pretty laid back person. If anybody knows me, they will know that I'm not very talkative.
Mm-hmm.
I sit back and I pretty much watch people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I really have to feel comfortable to open up
Mm-hmm.
to. And
this
I'm sorry.
is
So
real life, real life, real life. That's how it
real
is.
life. So, I pretty much have to, I pretty much have to feel open,
Okay.
comfortable to open up to you. I'm pretty much more like a people watcher, but I
Okay.
have all these different things that's going on in my mind. And
Mm-hmm.
I found that, by just sitting down and writing them out, it
Okay.
kind of helps, which is really, really funny because when I was growing up, my sister, she was always the writer. She always had a
Oh.
journal, she was always writing things and she wanted to be a journalist, when she was growing up. And
Interesting.
now that I'm actually the person that's actually writing things and she's seeing things that I've done, and she tells me how proud of me she is, and
Aw.
it just means so much to me. So
That's huge.
yeah,
So you weren't the writer, it was your sister. So you picked up all her writing energy.
I did. Mhm,
And
I did.
so it's so funny that you said that your mind just all these things just come to you. So that was what I wanted to know. Like what would you consider your strength in writing?
Corey, is funny because I really can't even tell you what my strength is. I just open up my computer and I just start writing.
Typing. Wow.
So,
So
it's even amazing to me sometimes the things that I write down and
mhm.
come out of my head.
But that's a gift. That is
Right.
indeed a gift to be able to just come up with stuff because I don't think I could have done it. I don't think, especially with the affair.
Now that's
Listen,
a whole nother story.
yeah. So tell me about the affair, especially those characters the individuals that you casted. Like,
Hmm.
how did that all come together?
So as far as the script is concerned,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just opened up my computer and I just started writing.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I finished writing the affair in 3 weeks. And I went back and I reread it, and I just thought that it was a dope script. And I was speaking to Dennis, and I told him, I said, I really didn't want anybody else to direct it.
Okay.
So those of you that haven't seen the affair, please be on the lookout. It will be coming on Tubi very soon. But I'm not going to take anything away from me writing it. but the director did a wonderful job with it.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a different director, it would be a different story.
True. That is true.
Everybody, right, everybody, you know does things different. We put it on paper, but it is really the director to bring it to life. And I just want to say that Dennis Reed really brought that to life.
Indeed, he did. He
Yes,
really did. Like when I tell you, people gonna think that's my movie because I can't wait for it to come out. Like I'm sitting in the theater, like blown away, and the person that was with me, which is Erica of Sean Van Entertainment, she's a director also as well. And she was like, "This is some good writing." She just kept saying that the whole time. This is some good writing. And we just talked about it after. Even today, someone said to me, "That's crazy you didn't invite me. Y'all just keep talking about it." And I was like, sorry.
So Sonia, Renee, and Robin Rose, they actually picked the cast.
Oh, they did a great job.
Right. So they are the casting directors.
Okay.
Sonya does a lot as well for DR2, but she's also the help of the casting director for DR2.
Okay.
So her and Robin, they picked the cast. So I, just so you guys know that I really didn't have anything to do with the cast. So they did an excellent job, and I just want to say that on The Affair, everybody brought their character to life. Although, I did, fend for Deborah.
Okay.
So, we did have a different person casted for her character.
Okay.
But, we changed that last minute, and I thought Deb came in, she killed it.
She killed it. How last minute was it for her?
Like 2 days. Yes, that's how great she is.
Ain't no way.
Yes, that's how great she is.
Deborah S. Lane, for those of you
already the AD on it, so she
okay.
knew the script. When we was having rehearsals, I just thought that Deb would be the better person for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That is amazing. If you guys don't know, she's talking about Deborah S. Lane, who is doing it all with even directing and acting. So if you don't know her, make sure you follow her. If you're not already following, follow Lavon Smith as well on Instagram. And
Lavon 23.
Yeah, say it again.
One Lavon 23, Lavon.
Lavon. That's the number one.
Yes.
Lavon 23. Now you say you took 3 weeks to write The Affair. What is your typical length of time to write scripts?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. The Affair was actually only the second script that I wrote. Cutthroat was number one.
Okay.
And I stated, I brought in Dolores Flynn, and we talked about it, and we did some tweaking, and we did some changes on it. So she is the co-writer of Cutthroat. And then when I did The Affair, I wasn't bringing anybody in to change that because I thought that it was just so wonderful. So, when it comes out, I hope everybody looks at it, and I hope they feel, just as good about it as I do.
I'm telling you, I know it's going to do numbers. I believe it. And we're going to speak that because it is. Okay? Now, are you only dropping it on Tubi?
As of right now, it will be on Tubi. I don't know if it'll be on anything else yet.
Okay. And so, to close out my last question, what you say you've only written 2, and they were amazing to me, both. And so, are you looking forward to writing some more? Are you writing now?
I am definitely writing. I have also helped inspire others with a couple of other different scripts. So maybe those will be in production and coming out soon. So you may my name, added to some other people's script.
Okay.
And I am definitely in the works of writing other things.
Okay, I can't wait. You think you're gonna do comedy? You think you would ever do comedy, or they just gonna be drama?
I don't necessarily know about comedy. say I might try that out, but as of right now, I know that I am definitely a drama writer.
Drama. Okay. Great, great, great. So now you're a writer, and we know most writers, end up being directors as well because they kind of want to be there when it's their story. Have you done directing not only on yours but on any other films?
I have not done any directing. However, I am definitely, a part of watching direct at DR2 Productions. And I am just so happy to be in the space and be able to see everything in the works that's coming from DR2 Productions. I am very happy to be in the space that I am and to be able to work with Dennis Reed because, he has, you know, it's been years to come for him to get where he is now. And he has opened up so many avenues for new people such as I am to be able to just come in and put their stuff out and learn from him. So I am just in my happy space right now.
Oh, that's so great. I'm excited for you. Like, I think it's such an honor. I've never had a script on screen or anything like that, but just seeing what you have on paper come to life, I think that's super amazing, and people absolutely love it. So that's definitely a plus. So I can imagine when it drops on Tubi, what's gonna happen? They're gonna be like, you gotta write more. It's gotta be a part 2. You gotta make sure you keep going.
Right.
I'm sure from the premiere you probably already heard that.
Yeah, I was out of town and I didn't make it to the premiere myself. However, I did have some people do a lot of videotaping so I could see things. So I'm very appreciative of that. But as far as I know and to my understanding, everybody was happy and they really enjoyed it. So
Yes. I was like, how's she not gonna be here for her premiere? But we know where you went, so I understand it.
Right.
Like, hey, that gotta wait. So I get it. And I'm glad that we did connect. And also to if you guys again are following Lavon, make sure you follow her on the number 1 LAVON 23 on Instagram. Make sure you follow so that you can know when the affair drops. If you have not watched Cutthroat, go on Instagram. Go on Tubi and check it out. It's Cutthroat spelled the regular way. And let me know what you think about it in the comments.
All right.
And y'all already know it's game time.
All right. What's going on?
What you say?
I said, what's going on with these games?
It's nothing serious, nothing bad. You ain't gotta jump around or spin around, touch your toe, none of that. It's just first things first. Usually I would do something like this or that. First thing first, name that line, complete this title, but I'm gonna do first things first. So I'm gonna say a word, and whatever comes to your mind first is what you say.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be clean. It does not. All right, you ready? So for example, I'm gonna say Popeyes.
Chicken.
Right. Okay, you got it. We gotta do no more. So Queen Latifah.
Oh, right.
Good. Practice makes
perfect.
Time machine.
Back to the Future.
Oh my God! I've been saying. I know she's gonna say that. Like, that's so crazy you said it. Yes, you know good movies for real.
Oh, thank you.
Vacation.
I'm gonna say Bali because that's just where I went. Guess just where I came from.
That is amazing. That's my dream. One of my destinations I wish to go to. John Singleton.
Oh.
One of his most famous movies. Well, directed by him.
Oh my God. I don't know.
Baby Boy, Jody.
Okay. 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 Okay.
All right, Tubi.
Faithful.
Method Man.
Music.
Ah, okay.
The movies, are you asking me to just what come to my mind?
Whatever comes to your mind.
Okay. Okay.
Music. I like that. Taraji.
I can't. Oh my God.
She got hair products.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking hair products. I'm thinking her and Lucius Lyon.
Yes. What's the name of that? Empire.
Empire.
Oh yeah, she was so good in that. Cookie.
Yes, she was.
And she was in that other one with him too, Hustle and Flow.
Hustle and the Flow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Delta.
Oh, a pimp.
Oh my God! You know how many times I looked at that movie? It's ridiculous. she's really good.
Yes, she is.
Just good.
I actually had the pleasure of seeing her. We went to the Black Film Festival and she was speaking.
What, here in Miami?
No, it was in Miami.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes. How was she in person?
She was good.
Okay.
And beautiful.
Same energy, right?
Yes.
She gives me that. Gives me that.
Yes. Taraji all the way.
Yeah. All right, we got a few more.
Okay.
Delta.
Airlines.
Corvette.
Little Red Corvette by Prince.
Chicken.
Fried.
And 313.
Detroit.
I like that. Oh my gosh, that was funny. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lavon, for being a part of it. Tell the people your films that you have. Tell them where they can find you one more time. And when we're going to get another one.
All right. So you can catch Cutthroat on Tubi. Please be looking for The Affair pretty soon on Tubi. And I have inspired a couple of more films, so you may be able to see my name somewhere soon. And maybe next year you'll be looking for another one from me. Yeah. One Lavon 23 on Instagram and Viney Smith on Facebook.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And as always, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm your girl, Cori Love. And if you're catching this on Redfin TV, you can also catch it on YouTube. Go to redfintv.com and click on demand sitcoms, and you'll see the Cori Love Show, or on YouTube at the Cori Love Show. Don't forget, make sure you follow Lavon so that you can stay abreast of when her films drop, and go watch Cutthroat tonight. You got nothing else to do.
Thank you so
Good
much.
night.
All right, I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Guidance, blessings, and love. Good night.
Good night.
When I first found out, I wanted to hurt you.
I told you from the very beginning, this is my man.
But I prayed. And then when you slit your wrist,
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I also prayed.
And nobody asked you to pray for me.
I prayed you didn't make it.